your topics that you send in on Twitter using the hashtag TableTalk or on Reddit, r/SourceFed. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Sam Basher.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger. Welcome, Sam.
Hi.
I not like your suspenders, but you're very fashionable.
Thank you.
We're just in t-shirts.
Pretty girls say nice things to me.
Yay! Meg, what are you drinking there?
Kool-Aid.
It doesn't look like Arrowhead water.
It's Kool-Aid. I got the little squirt thingy.
Oh.
Man.
Sam just goes.
Squirt. Okay. I thought about it too, Sam. I just didn't make a noise.
I didn't at all. I was
12
like, what
on
are
the
they
inside.
laughing about?
Morning. I got it last night at like 8 o'clock. This is my 6th bottle of Kool-Aid.
Go, girl,
Okay.
get it.
Obsessed with it.
Drink that Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
All right, what's the first question?
All right, Pimp Boo, says, what is one thing you learned in college/high school that you still to this day haven't used or ever saw the purpose for using? A lot.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Like chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that in real life. Well, I mean, I guess there's parts of chemistry. That's the thing. There's parts of everything you learn in high school and college that will apply, but it's like the first week of that full year class or full semester class. Like, in the first week, you'll get enough that you'd be good in real life.
Yeah, I never had to find the sine or cosine of
Oh,
anything
there you
in
go,
my life.
trig.
God,
Yeah.
anything math related I have never needed to use ever, and I feel...
Oh, but some of it you can.
I use proportions constantly.
Yep, and percentages. If you ever get a table waiting job, you're really good at percentages.
I always do the, for cosplay, I'll always do, okay, if she's 10 inches tall on my paper, how, like for Spirit Healer, I was
Fractions,
like,
girl.
she needs to be, her wings are this big and her body's this big, so when I'm 5'2", how big are my wings going to be? Oh, 9+ feet, great.
That makes sense. Yeah, I took physics. I took AP physics in high school. I'm like, this is so cool. I'm going to use this always. And no, I didn't. But it was really cool.
But you could use it.
I could, but I haven't.
Quick, throw that ball, and then I'm going to calculate how fast it's going to hit me in the, it already hit me in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to say in physics though, like the most impressive thing in the world to me was being able to use math to calculate when I drop this marble down this slide, it's going to land here, and I put a little X on the ground where I calculated it was supposed to land, and a little Dixie cup on there, and it landed right in my cup, and I was like, I am God! Like I figured out the ways of the universe.
I made a mousetrap car once.
Ooh.
That's
It
cool.
was, it was in 5th grade, so don't be too impressed, guys.
That's pretty exciting. Okay, so yes, you'll use some of it.
A little bit.
Most of it you won't.
I've never had to diagram a sentence, but I was the one kid who was like, wee, diagramming sentences day.
Oh, you will have to diagram sentences if you ever study Latin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a dead language,
not in
so
real
you
life.
probably
Yeah.
won't use that in
Not
real
in
life
real
either. But it's fun. Okay. Noah at Nesteb says, at SourceFedNerd, #TableTalk. If when you have a child to name, how will you decide its name? Are there names or types of names you prefer? That's a good question.
I mean, I'm assuming I would choose it by saying, do you like the name Robert? Do you like
To
the
who,
name
though? Who would you
Joseph?
ask?
Well, my husband, obviously.
Okay.
Or the person I'm having the baby with, I should say. That makes it sound like I'm going to have a baby daddy. But, I mean, if I settle down with a nice lady and then we have
Well,
a
no, I
child.
get that. But I mean, some people might say, do you like this name to their mother?
Oh, no.
Or, you know, like who would be
I
your
think
go-to?
the other person who's responsible for the child should have the other
Should have
equal
another say.
vote.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I see really quick?
Yeah, what about
Yeah.
you, Sam? Let's see. So, if
Okay.
when you have a child to name,
How will you decide its name? Well, I already have names set up, but yeah, that makes sense. I would go. I
Oh,
already have them planned out.
ladies!
Yeah.
Sam's
you've
already
got
got
names
Yeah.
set
Don't you guys have
up.
names planned out?
I think
Right.
in high school I wanted Robert Joseph because the boy I thought I was going to be with forever, his best friend's name was Joe, and there's always been a Robert in my family.
Aww.
And then I thought the girl was going to be named Satine because Moulin Rouge was the greatest
See, that's my problem. Is
Yeah,
the names I had picked out now I feel like are stupid.
Really?
Because I
Aw.
picked them out. Like I really loved the name Charisma because I was very into Charisma Carpenter because she was Cordelia on Angel.
Yay!
Like I had my names picked out. Now I'm like I'm not naming a
Charisma.
child Charisma.
Oh, God, that would be so cool.
Wait, what are your names that you picked out?
For a
You have
girl-
those names, don't you?
No, I got Zoe and Sophia for girls.
Okay.
Sophia's a great one.
Yeah, and Zoe people always have a problem with, but but for guys it would be Jude. I like Jude a lot.
Oh.
Which I think
Hey,
it's
Jude.
Julian. Yeah, it's cheesy. And the
Julian's
kid
good
might hate
too.
me, but I really
Oh.
like Julian.
Yeah, I feel like that I would have to have a mutual discussion. It would be the discussion with the other baby maker.
What about when somebody has like a third or a fourth? I feel like that's a shoo-in. Like you gotta, if they're like
Oh, because it's awesome.
Mark
Yeah.
Anthony the fourth, you gotta have Mark Anthony the fifth. Like you can't not.
That's true. How do you feel about juniors?
No, I
Meh.
don't like Junior. I
Meh.
don't
No
like
Sam Jr.?
No.
I feel like it's so. This is gonna sound shitty. My dad's a junior, and so so I guess I could have a third if I wanted to. But my dad's a junior. I feel it's a little egotistical. Like you get my name and you get to be junior. Like just mix it up a little.
I could see that. I don't know. In my extended family, there's a ton of juniors, but I never really noticed it because it was like my Uncle Andy, and even though they were both Andrew, his son is AJ. And my Uncle Ken and his son Kenny. And like, so the kid names were different enough, but it was still technically there.
Yeah.
In my family,
do that,
like
I
or at least my dad's side, it was like the first name of the dad would become the middle name of the son. So I'm like, that's okay, I get, but that didn't happen with like my generation. But like, I guess that made it kind of okay. But it's weird when a dad and a son have the same name. I never really got that. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, my dad's a junior, so I think a third would be cool.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't think that's like a little ego-y, but I don't know. It's a little weird to me. My mom, though, I don't know if either of your moms do this. My mom is the queen of making up what kids will call that name. Like when my brother and his wife are coming up with names, my mom's like, oh well, they're gonna call her Sketty Bobetti, and I'm like, what? Where did you come up with that?
Yeah.
No, I 100% am on that train. I think of the awful names. Like, I'm like, I love the name Regina, but I can't name my child that because I feel like she's going to get Regina.
I didn't even think of that, but it could.
Yeah,
Well,
it could
when
happen.
When I was a kid, my parents were coming up with like, the name Sam, and then my grandparents said that, oh, don't name him Sam. That's the name of a car repairman. And so then they're like, I'm like, what?
What?
And so like at Christmas, they put me in a car repairman little outfit, like
Amazing.
a coverall, and they're like, okay,
Awesome.
well, whatever.
What if you name your child Frodo? How do you feel about that?
Here's the thing. I
Same
love weird
wise?
names. I loved the name Blave for a long time.
Blave.
Yeah.
That just makes me think of Blade.
I know. It also means to bluff, if anybody remembers that part of Princess Bride. To blave means to bluff.
Blave. Nice. That was a nice reference,
Deal.
Turney.
All right. Courtney Daniel asks, if today was a pizza, what topping would it be?
Ooh, I
Hashtag
like
Table
this.
Talk.
See, now I'm just thinking about pizzas I like, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this day. I like cheeseburger pineapple pizza, so it could be.
Pineapple
it could be
rose
that.
pizzas.
Whoa,
It does. It
No,
does.
Pineapple's so good.
I can't have sweet in my savory.
Oh, so good.
But if today were a pizza, not just a topping, but it would be one of those pizzas where the toppings are underneath the cheese, because this morning I went to the bathroom and it came out and I told Trisha my underwear are on inside out today and I didn't notice.
Awesome.
So it's an inside out pizza.
So it's an inside-out pizza. I love
Fair.
it. I love it. Well done.
Thank you.
How about you, Sam?
No, I'm just thinking about my favorite pizzas. I like pineapple. I want sweet. I want today to be a good day. It's going to be a good day because I want it to be. So I'm just like thinking positive.
Love it.
So it's going to be pineapple.
Also, what about, did either of you play Zoombinis when you were young? Oh, this computer game was really fun, and it had a mini game where you had to make a pizza that this one particularly picky man would like.
Damn,
so
that
throw it
particularly
back
picky
if there were,
man.
If there were toppings.
So
he would
okay,
like,
so
he would throw it at you.
if it was a shitty day, what kind of pizza would it be?
It would have pineapples on it.
No.
It would have anchovies on it.
Yeah, there we go.
Anchovies and gross things. What are other gross things? I don't know. I like everything now.
Zoocarva from Reddit says, if there was a rule that you had to go through a life-threatening experience once in your life, knowing you would survive it with no major injuries, what would it be, and when in your life would you choose it to happen? Plane crash, animal attack, kidnapping, etc. Well, it wouldn't be that life-altering if you knew you were going to come out with no major injuries. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess you're saying what would be a life-altering. What would be if you didn't know, but then you do know.
If I got shot.
Got shot?
If I got shot. I think
But would you get like a cool shot, like in the arm, like
Yeah.
in like a Die Hard?
something like right here, because so it's like easy to show and be like, oh man, yeah, this one time.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in a grocery store. And
And I
somebody had a
got
gun.
shot?
Yeah.
I said I like pineapples on my pizza, and
Yeah,
some
it's like,
crazy bitch shot me.
Awesome. Yeah, I think, I want to get in, like, a sword duel with somebody, but not die. That'd be great.
You want cool wounds?
No, I don't want the wounds.
Yo,
You gotta
oh.
have the. You gotta
Oh.
get
If life
life-threatening,
threatening, yeah.
Oh, so you have to almost die.
No mate, so like you can make a full recovery, but you gotta be like pretty close to death when it happens.
Oof.
I feel like fell out of a plane.
Ugh, that would be the one for sure.
Because then you would
not.
splat
For
and have to
sure not.
recover from the splat.
Well, but there are people
you'd
who
be
have fallen
fine.
from like 20,000 feet and have lived. I read a
Oh.
thing on Reddit yesterday about it. I don't know. One
Yeah,
guy,
that's
one
how
guy
I feel.
came out of his fighter pilot jet. He was a fighter pilot and he fell out of his jet and he came through the skylight in a subway station and
I
like
heard about that,
and
yeah.
totally lived.
Mhm.
Crazy.
You could ask any girl out in that subway station and she would have to go
And
out
she
with
would
you.
probably go out with you. Yeah. Maybe be on a speeding runaway train.
Ooh,
That
is
might
it a
be
train
cool.
crash?
That'd be
Oh.
cool.
Well, you got it. You
Yeah, I gotta
gotta
go getting a bad
but
part.
you don't wanna-
Yeah, I want the thrill part, but not the
Surviving a
bad
plane
part.
crash would also be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you pick?
No, I would pick one of the examples was like an animal attack, so maybe like I got attacked by like a bear or a shark.
Oh, that is literally like my worst nightmare
Which one?
ever.
An
Animal
animal?
attack.
Oh.
Well, cause you hate
Yeah.
But that's why I have an issue with animals, because they're going to hurt me.
No, well, I will say
But
that
they're
I was,
by nature, they're wild things. You can say they're domesticated all you want, and then one day they're just gonna snap and they're gonna come after you.
Same with humans. Hey.
Yep.
Yeah, good point.
Very true.
One day Elliot's just gonna snap and come after you.
It does happen. I would say then that I have been attacked by an animal. I was attacked by a dachshund, a miniature dachshund.
Oh,
when
a mini dachshund. Though.
I was 3 at the time.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
I have a scar here. It bit me in the face and it got infected. That's a bad thing that happened.
That's a bad thing that happens.
And the little piece of crap dog was like, "Meow!" and it ate my face. And then I fell backwards and I hit my head on the cement driveway and it knocked me out. So it was like a double whammy.
Poor little baby May.
I know. Now I own one. I think to get back at that other one. I will rule your
Except
whole
for you're nice to
species.
Penny. It's
Yeah,
not like
like,
you're
don't
mean
take
to
it out
Penny
on-
to get
Yeah.
back at that other dog.
No.
You're nice to Penny.
But sometimes when I'm close to Penny and she's close to my face, I think like, what if just this one time she just snapped and was just like, "Rah!"
Right?
Like,
This is
mauled my
why,
face.
as much as people are like, no, not my dog. He's nice. And I look at it and I'm like, this could be the day.
It could be the day. Just could be the
Yeah.
day that
We'll
you
just
guys.
go crazy. So which animal would you like to get attacked by? Let us know in the comments down below.
Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the annotation down here. Go to SourceFed.com to see everything we've ever done. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Sam Basher.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and thank you,
Thank you
Sam,
for having
coming
me.
on the show. Being all fashionable and looking like the doctor.
Aw, it didn't.
No.
Oh, that didn't work at all.